Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Look, the printer isn't functioning well. I've pushed the start button. It is supposed to be working now, but it remains like a log. What's going on?
Let me check. It has a paper jam.
I didn't pay attention to that. I will try to get the paper out.
Be careful. The cartridge can be very hot.
And so, I just wanted to check in with you and find out where we are with this project. As you know, you've missed a fairly significant deadline last week, and this will negatively impact the team's ability to move forward with the next stages of this project.
I know. I'm really sorry that I missed the deadline. But really, it wasn't my fault. You see, we had all of these unexpected technical problems at the last minute, and that I couldn't get into the database and extract the kind of information that I needed for the data analysis. You know, if the tech guys would have done their job and kept the ARM stable, then I wouldn't have missed my deadline.
Oh, come on. An excuse like that is tantamount to lying. You're essentially blaming the tech team for your time management issues, rather than accepting responsibility for the fact that you were procrastinating for the past 2 weeks.
No, I'm not trying to pass the buck here. I know that it was me who was ultimately responsible for getting this done. But the thing is, I could have finished on time if the system hadn't gone down. And you know, with everything I've got going on now, I can't afford to waste time dealing with technical problems. I've got a lot on my plate and there are only 24 hours in a day.
I'm not going to accept this excuse. You're using these small technical glitches as a crutch and trying to rationalize the fact that you've missed your deadline. Look, we have standards and I expect you to live up to those standards. No more phony cases. If you're in over your head, you tell me. No more missed deadlines. Now, I want that data on my desk by 9 a.m. Well, we've settled everything in connection with this transaction except the question of the mode of payment.
Because this order is a comparatively big one, we would like to pay by time L.C., say, 60 days L.C.
Payment by sight L.C. is quite usual in international trade, and as a rule, we only accept payment by sight L.C.
But we have only moderate mean at hand. If you can do us a special favor this time and allow us to delay payment, we'd really appreciate it.
Accepting time L.C. is unusual and I've never done it before, but we could consider your request. I'll phone our company to see what they say.
Thank you for your consideration. When will you let me know your answer?
This afternoon.
Jim, what do you think of that first interviewee?
Well, he looked sharp and he came across as a very confident guy.
Okay, what about the first woman?
She looked a little rough around the edges but had great skills.
All right, and what about the older gentle?
He was very distinguished, maybe a bit overqualified.
Oh, I hate this part of my job.
Why don't you go over the resumes again? They might help you decide who to hire. Do you have any other questions?
Yes, may I ask something about the salary and benefits in your company?
According to our regulations, you will be on probation for the first 3 months.
What is the salary while on probation?
In this period, you can only get the basic salary, 2,500 yuan per month.
That sounds fine.
The salary will be deposited into the bank on the 15th every month. Your salary will be raised every year in October, depending on your performance.
Are there paid holidays?
Yes, you may enjoy a 7-day holiday in the first year. After that, you can have 2 more days each year. Would you help me figure out what to do about the office party?
I would be happy to help. What would you like me to help with, food or entertainment?
I would like to help you with both.
That will work out fine. To make sure everything goes together, do you think this party should be casual or dressy?
A dressy party would be fun.
That will work out fine. Do you think that Chinese or continental food would be best?
We should probably have both.
Yes, that will work out fine. Should we hire a band or bring in a DJ?
Maybe we could do both.
Everything sounds great then. I'll meet you back here on Friday to discuss the details.
Hi, Cole. What can I do for you?
If you have a few minutes, I'd like to talk to you about my future at this company.
Sure. Have a seat.
Thanks.
Let me just grab your file. How long have you worked for us now?
I've worked here as a sales representative for about a year now.
1 year already? It's amazing how time flies like that. Are you enjoying your job?
Yes, but I'd like to have a chance at job advancement.
I see. What job did you have in mind?
Well, I've noticed that is a position available as a sales manager.
Do you understand what duties that job would entail?
Yes, I would be directly responsible for all of the sales representatives in my department. I assume there'd be more meetings, paperwork, and other responsibilities, too.
That's right. Do you have any experience in management?
Yes. In fact, if you look at my resume, you can see that I was a manager before I started this job.
Well, I think you'd be the perfect candidate for the position. According to company policy, you'll still have to go through the formal application procedures though, so fill this application form in.
Okay, thanks for your support.
Jason Emery speaking.
Hi, Jason. It's Elizabeth Montgomery. Have you got those plans drawn up yet?
Yeah, they were just sent over to your office. You should have them in about half an hour.
Thanks a lot. Sorry to trouble you.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.